like I say, Rodney and Rick Bush and a lot of other people that are senators, they took a lot of money. Like I said, Rodney and Rick Bush. Rodney was like a, yeah, that's some good shit. We're gonna kill those Japs and the trenches of the Viet Cong all over the place. Anyway, Rod was all like, he was high as fuck when he was like 20 years old. Like, a lot of people were. Everyone was. Everyone was like, all like just like way out there. Like between 1920 or 1930 and 1940, 1950 and 1960, everyone in the United States was just blowing, like gone, like so far gone they didn't even know what day it was. Like just gone. And so high on drugs. Like I don't think there was one sober person in America. Like some of us actually wondered, like, are they putting it in the water? Because everyone was just so, drugs were like everybody. It seemed like everyone was on drugs. But anyway, they were just like nuts. A lot of people were like, everyone's schizo. Like they're just gone. Like you would think that everyone was crazy or something. I just lost it or something. And because there's just so many drugs. Anyway, like I say, I don't really care. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. You know, like I say, 2 million black people died. A lot of like almost half the German population died. Um, a whole bunch of Libyans died. A lot of Libyans died. Like 2/3 of the Libyans died, or or a good at least like quarter or a half, like at least a third or a half of the Libyans died, like slaughtered. Like a lot, there was a lot of Libyan death, a hell of a lot. Millions of Libyans died. They were just slaughtered. So I'm sorry, Libya, and I love you. And I don't. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I just want to say that there were a lot of Libyan deaths, like at least 1 million Libyans that died. And I want to say I don't know why, but I'm sorry, and I love you, and I apologize. It wasn't me, but I don't really know why. I was just like, why did you kill them? But they killed them for some reason. But I want to say that it did happen, and that I'm sorry. I couldn't stop them. No. Anyway, the Germans didn't die; it was the Libyans. And I don't know if the Germans. I don't think the Germans killed them. I don't know. I don't know who killed them. I never found out. Other more than it was Rodney and somebody, but I think they might have been nuked. I don't know. Like I was trying to find out what happened to them. I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't stop it. So anyway, I don't know if they died in battle. I don't think they did. I think they killed them, just shot them. Innocent civilians. It was horrible. But those are the bodies that were burned or covered up or whatever, and those are the people that are missing of the dead. Like I think they killed them. I think they just shot them in the streets or something, or killed them in the concentration. I don't really know how they died really, other than they just were slaughtered, and they weren't armed. They were just shot. Millions of them, or nuked or something. I don't know. Just all of a sudden they just were dead, gone. Anyway, so I'm sorry, Libya. Sorry I couldn't stop it. Sorry I couldn't protect them. Anyway. China was hurt pretty bad too, though. China took some serious casualties, and like I said, they were whipped. The Chinese were whipped and tortured, like thousands of them. They were whipped and tortured and beaten, and they were broken. Somebody, they just whipped, started whipping them. And they're in handcuffs and stuff, and just practically broke them because they were too proud, they were too resistant. They wouldn't bend, they wouldn't yield. Like I said, I think it was the Yankees and the Confederacy that actually whipped and abused like I said, the Korea and China say that there was America that did it, and it wasn't really America. It was JFK and Nixon and John McCain. So they were after America. Anyway, it wasn't America. It was JFK. That was who did it. The JFK clones. There were 3 or 4 of them. So, and JFK wanted it to look like America had done it, so that it wouldn't look like it was that. So it'd blame me because I was the American president. So I was also the president of Germany, though. So anyway, so basically, even them admitting that it was America or saying that it was America was basically just another cover-up for what Nixon and Nixon and JFK did. Like I said, there were 3 or 4 clones that were in the White House, or they weren't really in the White House. They were more out in the world shooting and killing. And it was also like Tommy Two-Tone and all those guys. They were supposedly bought cars from Germany, which they did, and then they went around killing. They bought the two-tone car paint jobs, classic car paint jobs from classic cars painted two-tone from Germany or the Renault factory, and then they went to America and started, or somewhere, and started extorting and to get the gold or the money. Like I said, Tommy Two-Tone and Mr. Wrench or whatever, they were supposedly the people at the Ford factory, but the Ford factory, the pictures of it is actually in Germany and Europe. So, anyway, yeah, it's this big, long, huge cover-up and lie and death and destruction, and how they basically destroyed technology and basically went after any scientist or any researcher or any doctor anywhere in the country. And like I said, they're really trying to get it so medical was in America or in the United States, really USF forces. Like I said, they wanted to remove America from the picture. They wanted to rename the country USF or US something or other, or Confederacy, anything but America. And they inadvertently shined a spotlight on America, my name, and SF, the creator. Anyway, so whatever.